In a world completely dependent on technology, where smart machines and artificial intelligence governed every aspect of daily life, the residents of a city woke up one morning to find that everything had come to a halt. Flying vehicles stood still, computers were unresponsive, and even mobile phones lay lifeless. Chaos quickly unfolded in the bustling city, where everything revolved around machines. Banks ceased operations, factories stopped production, and hospitals found themselves in disarray. Within hours, disorder seeped into daily life, and people began to feel fear and confusion. Meanwhile, a young man named Sammy, who worked at a tech company, awoke like any other day. However, when he tried to turn on his computer, nothing happened. He attempted to contact his colleagues, only to discover that the phones were also non-functional. He quickly realized that something unusual was afoot. As he stepped outside, he witnessed the chaos unraveling. People wandered aimlessly, and cars were halted in the middle of the streets. It was evident that this was no ordinary technical glitch. A sense of panic swept through the city. With the chaos escalating, Sammy felt compelled to seek answers. He made his way to the headquarters of his company, where he believed responsible parties might be located. Upon arrival, he found the doors locked and everyone in a state of turmoil. He asked one of the employees what had happened, only to be told that a major malfunction had occurred in one of the AI systems, leading to a complete collapse of the technological network. No one knew the cause of the malfunction or how to fix it. As time passed, things grew more dire. Shops began shutting their doors, and protests erupted in the streets. People tried to regain control of their lives, but the situation spiraled out of control. Amid the chaos, Sammy started meeting others who shared his sentiments. They gathered in the city park and discussed how to return to old ways of living. They reminisced about days when they relied on one another rather than machines. They began organizing themselves, forming small groups to help each other acquire food and water. They started to revive traditional methods of farming and production. They realized that their dependence on technology had made them vulnerable. Working together as a community was the only way to survive. After several days of turmoil, things began to shift. Over time, people adapted to life without technology. A sense of camaraderie emerged among neighbors, and everyone began to help one another. Eventually, systems started to return to normal, but people had learned a valuable lesson. They recognized the importance of human connection and relying on one another instead of solely depending on technology. They woke up one morning to find that some machines had resumed functioning, but they were more cautious this time. They decided not to let technology control their lives again. Instead, they resolved to find a balance between using machines and relying on their human capabilities. The return to simplicity became a profound lesson for everyone. People realized they were stronger when they worked together and that technology should be a tool to serve them, not something they rely on entirely.